Annie Levin. I've worked for Manhattan Prep since 2018, and I'm based in Brooklyn, New York. I love teaching. Teaching has been a part of pretty much every single job I've ever had, even if the job initially didn't start with a teaching component. I love the creativity in teaching, that if someone's not understanding, you have to find another way and another way and another way. And I love coming at things different ways until the person has that moment where they get it. In my classes, we treat that test as a worthy adversary. So when hard material comes to us in class, it's an opportunity to sharpen our thinking and find a way to meet it. One of my favorite things to work on with students is managing the anxiety that can come when you're trying to study for this test or take this test. I'm remembering a student who was really so frustrated by one of the sections of the test, even to go so far as one time the student actually stood up in the middle of the section, screamed, and ripped the test up into a million pieces, which I think a lot of people have wanted to do. And we ended up working on, in the moment when that impulse to just completely disengage showed up, and that student actually surpassed the goal score they had when coming in. It's hard to know at the outset how long it's going to take. Everybody's study journey is different, and for some folks it takes a while, and that's completely normal and okay. Try to avoid, if you can, comparing your inside to other people's outside. 80% of students will tell me that they think that everyone is getting it but them, and it's just not true. I think taking a class has a lot of benefits. One benefit is accountability, just having to show up. I also think it's really useful to have the opportunity to ask questions of someone. This material is really hard, and there are things that are difficult to figure out on your own. And lastly, I think it's helpful to have peers. You get linked into a community of other people who are on the same journey that you are.